California to crack down on ultra processed food that some people consider to be poison for humans. Today, I read an interesting article on ZeroHedge.com written by Tyler Durden, likely a pseudonym for writers at ZeroHedge, titled California Governor Orders Investigation into Ultra Processed Foods. According to the author, California Governor Gavin Newsom on January 3rd issued an executive order directing state agencies to recommend actions to target ultra-processed foods and related health concerns in the state. He said, and I'll quote, "The food we eat shouldn't make us sick with disease or lead to lifelong consequences. We're going to work with the industry, consumers, and experts to crack down on ultra-processed foods and create a healthier future for every Californian." Here are my thoughts. This is a complicated issue. For one, I don't like that they even talk about this ultra-processed stuff as food. I prefer to call it a food-like substance. If there are a bunch of words that you have trouble pronouncing on the box or bag, it's probably more of a food-like substance. What bothers me the most is they make a lot of this stuff look so tasty with amazing photography and bright colors on the packages. I'm sure some parents have screaming kids in the cart because they want to reach for the boxes or bags so badly and have their mom or dad put it in the shopping cart. Then there are the advertisements on television for these products, so people become comfortable with them. Some are even endorsed by celebrities, including famous athletes. It's not just food-like substances you buy at the grocery store, though. This can include junk you buy at the drive-thru or at vending machines. Getting back to the article, the author said the executive order in California asks the California Department of Public Health to provide recommendations to the governor's office regarding potential action to limit the harms associated with ultra-processed foods and food ingredients that pose a health risk to individuals. It suggested that one of the potential actions could include warning labels for certain foods. Here are my thoughts. This is not enough in my opinion. Many people are not going to read a warning label. They are going to look at the bright colored box with amazing photography of a food-like substance that looks appetizing, and they are going to put it in their shopping cart. They're going to take it home and eat it. They aren't going to read a warning label in most instances. Now, if you made that warning label so big that it took up 1/3 of the front of the box with gigantic red text against a white background and put it right below the fancy images of the food-like substance, that might get someone's attention. But a warning label on the back or the side or even on the front that is too small isn't going to do much in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just some guy on YouTube. Now there is some good news in this article, but let's see what actually gets implemented before I get too excited. The author said, the executive order cited the U.S. Department of Agriculture's latest updates to school nutrition standards and also asked the State Board of Education and the California Department of Education to identify by October 1 areas where California may adopt higher standards for healthy school meals. I think this is a great idea. I just hope something meaningful comes from this. It is sad to hear about childhood obesity. I think schools should do a better job providing healthy food to children and even teach them about how to shop for healthy food and prepare healthy food at home. With how expensive our healthcare system is in America, I would think people would want to keep children as healthy as possible long into adulthood. Now here is some scary data. The author referenced a recent report by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, which revealed that 73% of adults 20 years old and older are overweight or obese, and 38% of children and youth between 12 and 19 years old are pre-diabetic. My friends, this is a tragedy. We can do better as a country. It's time that food companies give extreme corporate profits a break and focus on products that people will want to buy and eat that are actually healthy for them. Could it ever be done? I'm skeptical. There is a lot of corporate greed out there. We've heard about it in the past few years. It's referred to as greedflation and shrinkflation. Do you think the same companies involved with that are going to sacrifice corporate profits to create food that is healthy for Americans? Would they forego flavor enhancers that may not be good for you and risk people not craving their products as much? I'll let you answer these questions in the comment section below. Now, I read some of the comments beneath this article. I'll share some of them with you. The first commenter said, "Yep, it is astonishing the impact RFK has already had. These statistics on obesity are unbelievable." The next commenter said, "This is just intended to prevent consumer lawsuits. The tiny hats at work protecting their interests. The label warned you that you are eating garbage and poison. We are sorry you have cancer now because you couldn't afford to buy real food and didn't read the tiny fine print on the warning label. But don't worry, we also have the greatest cancer treatments money can buy." Another commenter said, "Just ban the use of food stamps for all these products. That will cut sales dramatically." This next commenter said, "Really? You need an investigation to figure out that crap on the shelves leads to poor health? This study will be done by a scientist with financial ties to the food manufacturers. Nothing will come from this complete waste of money." Another commenter said, "Limit subsidized purchases, welfare, to meat, potatoes, bread, eggs, and water. Watch this problem fix itself." Now, I liked this next one. This person said, "You can call anything ultra-processed because that's what 90% of the grocery store is. Read the ingredient label and try pronouncing the words." Another commenter said, "Anyone in America with a fully functioning brain has known for decades that U.S. food corporations produce fake, even poisonous food. We can't help the millions of citizens who keep eating this crap food. All it takes is a little brain power to understand." The last comment that I'll share with you came from someone who said, "2 major grocery stores over the last week have been completely out of eggs. Totally empty shelves. But of course, the boxed cereal, chips, Cheetos, and Doritos and cookie shelves were jam-packed." Well, my friends, these commenters always have interesting things to say. At times, they certainly have strong opinions. Please understand, these are the thoughts of the commenters and not me. I report what I read. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.